The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Hey, let's talk about Ricky Rubio, the Spanish playmaker. A good example, Kenny, of a guy whose impact goes beyond the stat sheet.
Sí, defensivo es muy bien, pero a little bit underrated as an offensive player as well. I was going to go the whole thing in Spanish, but
thank you for not.
You know, with this I am very bilingual. But he jumps the passing legs on the defense. He's 6'4", rangy, muy difícil. Muy difícil to guard.
Muchas gracias, dame besos.
Give you a kiss.
Te amo, el padrino. Huh? That's what I said?
Yeah, you said
I was trying to say he's underrated defensively. He can jump lanes and cause problems with his 6'4" frame. I got a new nickname for him, too.
What's that?
La Pistola.
La Pistola.
La Pistola.
Oh, there you go. Just about game time. Let's get to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets in Houston. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Russell. Towns is out there with Garnett. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Muhammad in at the 2 spot. Fires the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Could it have been any other way? I mean, last season, KG returning to the Wolves. I mean, the entire city was buzzing for his return.
Now, here is Russell. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Russell passes to Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers. Goes back up. Here's Towns. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Towns has got the game going here with the first basket for the Timberwolves. There's the screen. Here's Murray. He's guarded by Russell. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
The dish to Towns. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Russell. Fires for 3. And he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jokic passes to Oladipo. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Muhammad sets a pick for Towns. No good off the back of the rim.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Murray. Screen by Fareed. Now Murray. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Here's Wiggins, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Jokic passes to Oladipo. And he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got his second basket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Russell with it. They set the pick. Kicks it to Towns. Six on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. Bank shot. No good. The Nuggets trail. The bodyguard passes to Oladipo. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
To the middle. Passes it to Jokic. Screen by Fareed. Back to Oladipo. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. Here's Russell. On the wing, Wiggins. From the line, it's tipped. But he gets it back. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Fourth, the Nuggets.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
I asked him about the player he'll try to key on in this matchup, and he had no hesitation saying Kevin Garnett. He said what makes KG special and such a problem to deal with is he can control games on both ends of the floor with his offensive and defensive skill set. Saying he has so much length, it makes it very difficult around both keys for us.
Thank you, Doris.
In last season, the Wolves had the hardest strength of schedule in the entire league. Might have worked out for them in the end, as come lottery time, those extra losses do tend to help.
Now here's Towns. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Screen by Fareed. Fareed setting the pick for Oladipo. Now the pass to the bodyguard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The bodyguard's got 5 minutes. Well, Greg, it would work out for Minnesota with all those losses. They got the lucky bounce, Clark, and the #1 pick in the draft.
And you know, it's the first time in a long time that the worst team in the league actually got the top pick in the draft, allowed Minnesota to add another great young big to complement Rookie of the Year, Andrew Wiggins.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Denver able to drain the 3. And that one's good by Garnett.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Fareed, a screen on Russell. Murray kicks to Fareed. Fareed setting the pick for Oladipo. Offensive rebound. The bodyguard passes to Fareed. Dishes it to Murray. Second shot opportunity, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Towns.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Free throw good, Murray for the Nuggets. Chandler comes in for Fareed, and it's Moutier in for Victor Oladipo. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Ricky Rubio comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. so Murray nails both of them.
And, you know, Denver was not that good against the West last season, but they weren't as bad as you would have thought. Managed to get 19 wins against the rest of the conference, and we know how tough the West is, so that's not shabby.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Cannot hit. And Denver the other way now. Now Murray. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Murray's got 6.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Pekovic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort. And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside, Russell. Rubio dishes to Jang. Out to the right wing. Here's Russell. Another miss by Minnesota.
And on the subject of Pekovic, last season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders if his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back.
Plumlee with the steal. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Rubio. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he'd like to put last year behind him, hoping for a much better showing this time around.
Yeah, it was a year to forget, clearly. Clean slate now, though. He just needs to stay positive.
Now here's Pekovic. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Denver in the lead. Here's Moutier, and he lays it up and in. Moutier's got his first 2 points of the night. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
And guys, I, for one, can relate to what Pekovic is going through. I mean, it's not easy as a big man to get those injuries to your legs. I mean, you're carrying a lot of weight and force around. I mean, let's hope Nikola finds a little more luck going forward as far as the injury.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Chandler against Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively. It's costly. Chandler with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Moutier with the ball. Russell's there. Moutier with the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here is Rubio, following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier. Russell kicks to Pekovic, 6 to shoot. puts up the baby hook. The shot no good. Plumlee with some nice D. Denver leading by 8. There's the feed to Murray. And the rejection by Jang. The drive by Russell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Jokic passes to Plumlee. Out left to the wing. Here's Murray. He's guarded by Russell. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Well, the Timberwolves knew that last season would be one not to worry about winning with Coach Flip Saunders. It was more about growing as a team, and you know him. That's one of his specialties.
Yeah, at Flip, Kevin's a great teacher, and so to have this young group and show the improvement they did over the course of the season was important. And really, it's mostly just about getting guys used to a system and preparing for what could be a really bright future.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Bielitsa comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and Moore subbed in for Russell. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Here's Murray. He's got 8, but he stays with it. He dishes it to Moutier. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And again, Denver no good. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. Moore outside. He feeds it to Jang. Pass to Bielitsa. 5 to shoot. Jang with a screen on Chandler. It's Bielitsa. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Pekovic. There's the pick. Moutier dishes to Gordon. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Here's Murray. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 11 points. Rubio. The shot no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Check it out.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 7. They've got Hickson. Kenneth Faried is out there with Gordon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Moutier in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Moore. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 4 to shoot. All sorts of time. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Moutier kicks to Faried. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
They set the screen. Rubio, the pass to Moore. Towns with it, working on Hickson. Takes it from 10. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's now 6 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Moore with the bucket.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him. And guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
Now, here's Rubio. Following the miss by Kenneth Faried, Towns wide open. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Hickson sets the screen for Moutier. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Moutier's got 6 points.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot, too.
Now here's Muhammad. 9-point game his last outing. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. On the wing, Gordon. Oladipo against Moore. And Oladipo kicks to Moutier. From outside, off the mark. It's stolen by Hickson. Faried dishes to Moutier. And the shot is good. Moutier's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Minnesota making some changes. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Ejuan Moore. And it's Russell in for Ricky Rubio. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now, here is Russell. Defense is right there. Feeds to Towns. Shot on the wing. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Oladipo. Muhammad covering. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. 4th in second chance points, 7th in rebounding. And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. I mean, they weren't afraid to play the game at a fast pace and run a little bit.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite. And they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 6. Tries from 10. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets leading by 4. Passes it to the bodyguard. The shot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Now, here's Moutier.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Garnett, the screen. They set the pick. Wiggins outside. He kicks it to Muhammad. Clock at 4. Goes up on the high post. That drops. And here's Moutier. 10 points for him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Moutier, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead. So we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
And he can't get the first one.
And how about Moutier, guys? He has a very interesting upbringing. Born in the Congo, grew up in Texas, then spent last season in China. Already a very well-traveled young man for a player of his age.
And he sinks the second.
And you know, with Moutier, you can't ignore what he does on the court. He has amazing size at the point guard spot, excellent vision, and is a natural playmaker for his squad.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 5. The dish to Garnett. Screened by Russell. Garnett the pass to Russell. Kicks it to Towns. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Denver.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low. You know, the Nuggets could create their offense, but they still would have trouble knocking down the shots. Just didn't have a lot of dead-eye laser shooters. Every field goal attempt with them was an adventure.
He hits the second from the line. Nuggets did have their problems on the offensive end, too, something that's rare for them, hitting the open shot and the mid-range shot and beyond being one of them.
You know, Kevin, how about being last in the league in catch-and-shoot field goal percentage? I mean, got a good amount of looks that way, but really struggled shooting only 34% in those situations.
Now, here is Russell. 5 points in the game. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Now here's Muhammad. Defense is right there. Here's Garnett. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
Now here's Moutier. 11 points in the game. Jokic, no good. Fast break, Minnesota. It's deflected. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Fareed. Here's Jokic, guarded by Garnett. A baseline J. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Russell kicks to Muhammad. Outside, Russell. Lets the 3 fly. And Oladipo pulls it down.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And the pass to Fareed. Here's Jokic. Minnesota with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes to Towns. There's the triple. Kept alive, Minnesota. Russell against Oladipo. Russell passes to Towns. Garnett left side. Here's Muhammad. The 3-pointer, no good. The Nuggets leading by 7. Moutier dishes to Oladipo. They set the pick. Pass to Jokic. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Russell kicks to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Chandler comes in for the bodyguard. And it's Boss in for Moutier. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. Gorgie Dang comes in for Kevin Garnett. Now, here's Oladipo. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. They get it again. Plumlee, the pass to Chandler. Takes the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Wiggins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pekovic inside. He's covered by Murray. And that one's good. Pekovic. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Jokic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Pekovic with a screen. Jang with the screen for Russell. The feed to Pekovic. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Passes to Jokic. Chandler outside. And the rejection by Jang. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Timberwolves. Here is Plumlee. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And again, Denver no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. How he did last season. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor.
That free throw good from Pekovic. It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves played postseason basketball. Last trip to the postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
Wow, that was a long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right.
And, you know, even though the Wolves have been out of the playoffs so long, you get the sense it won't be too much longer. They've got a really nice core to build around, and I think could be special, especially Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And as you mentioned, the Wolves could be back in the playoffs in due time. They are headed in the right direction. Some mistakes have been made along the way, but you have to like their future now.
First free throw is good.
Checking out the game boss is having. 12 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
And so Murray nails both of them. And we've seen it all, guys. The Nuggets have been in free fall the last couple years. Part of that is their play at home, where, GA, they used to be invincible.
You remember back in the day, Kevin, I mean, one of the most difficult places to play was in Denver. I mean, you're dealing with the thin air, but that hasn't been the case here of late.
George Karl just prided his team on what they did at home. Here's Chandler after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Chandler's got his first points of the game.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Oladipo against Moore. Kicks it out to Rubio. There's the three, and he gets the bucket. Rubio's got 5 now.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
It's deflected. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Moore. Off target from three-point range.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
The Nuggets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
What's up? What's up?
And the free throw, no good. A young team trying to find their place in the league can have it tough on the road, Clark, and the 2015 Timberwolves typified that sentiment.
In spades, 7-34 on the road last season. Dead last in the West as they won only 3 road games against the rest of the conference.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pekovic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Pekovic has got 8 points. Now Murray. He's got 13. It's Oladipo on the wing. And the 3 off target. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Ricky Rubio. And Ricky, you guys had a tough battle on your hands tonight. What do you think the adjustments are that you might make for the second half?
We got a lot of turnovers, we got a lot of layups, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
Taking care of the ball, always crucial, Ricky. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are leading by 4. Let's start with you, Kenny. What did you think?
They're playing with a sense of urgency, even though they're at home. Sometimes you feel so comfortable on your home court, the other team can jump on you. But they know these fans have their back, and now they're well positioned to build a lead in the second half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.